Good morning. Be the Formula Series episode 4, I believe. Jake's going to film a bit of a day in the life. I know, I'm a bit creeped out by it as well. Just get in, pre-cardio, sup's ready. And we've just pulled my food down now to 80 gram of carbs training day, and today we've got a training day. Which my client Magda is actually, for a laugh, going to put me through her session, which is something I'll commonly do just to catch up with clients. The day is going to be pretty, not manic, but today is luckily one of those days where I'm not just strapped to the desk, but we're using pre-cardio Naughty Boy the Drip. This is from Supreme Supplement. You probably get it from anywhere else. Very high stim, but I don't have energy at the minute, so let's down the hatch. This was my old logo. Right, the reason I first ever changed it was Callum from the Muscle Mentors said to me, maybe it's time for a change because your logo looks like you work for a construction company. Wounded, mate, wounded. Mind your head. Welcome to the coal house. So I've recently, well, back in June, purchased the J3 University, and life's just been busy. So at the minute, in the morning, I'll literally choose a curriculum. So at the minute, we're looking at hypertrophy. Needs analysis that we got to yesterday. I would recommend this to anyone, but right, 20 minutes here. Not just pink Himalayan salt, it's M&S pink Himalayan salt with a blend of Aldi sea salt.
You mean to say exactly like the advert?
Yeah, trying to be cool. You can't do these day in life and not be cool, right? Shouldn't really let this weapon go to use. Tomato and basil calorie-free ketchup. Jake likes filming me while I eat. I hate it. I have to actually eat with class. You ever been to the optician for an eye test? And they get right in your grill, like, sweeter. I don't know what's more intimidating, a person doing it or a camera doing it. I recently watched Jake's Day in the Life of Ryan from the Physique Collective, and I took one rule from him that if you're eating, you need to mention the macros, because apparently people dig that. So this is actually 43 grams of protein, 17 grams of carbs, and 6 grams of fat, and around 14 calories from sweetener. It was the only one the shop had. Massage time. Jake's not quite keen on this part.
It's your right usually, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a little bit the problem area. Yeah, it's pretty tight up into that TFL, isn't it? So you've got, Michael's always got a nice bit of tension going on up and around his hips, causing a bit of leg abnormality length, difference in the length. So it's here once a month, once every 6 weeks.
It's been like this last 6 weeks has been less, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It needs to go back up.
It's not looking too bad right now either, so I have to get some close-ups of his facials, I think, today.
We're wearing it right. Food shop time. What's your favourite? This is why I normally go Aldi, you know, because you get a 200 gram pack for the price of their 100 gram. Be good to yourself.
What's that?
Carbing up. Sorry, jokes. This is probably where most people would argue, but we're just going to fill the plate. We'll go to veg shortly, and that'll just be a massive stir-fry binge. Carbonated water, that's all it is. That's generally how I feel. I wonder if that middle one's kind of like got toffee crisp in the centre. I look miserable as God. Transaction failed. Insufficient funds. Right, so tasks for now is probably 4 check-ins. I then need to, I've got somebody's nutritional sheet as a coach has invested in, he wants his sheets amending, so his coaching sheets, so I'm going to do that within this. Elliot, they should be with you today or tomorrow. 4 check-ins, and then expecting a delivery from my lunchbox meal prep, a monster restock, and yeah. But I want to quickly touch on where I currently am in terms of dieting. So you probably watched the video with Ryan Bramley and stuff, and you probably mentioned about how there was potentially a show lined up. Now, I had a bit of a home truth with myself about 7 to 10 days ago, and I think it's come from the fact that I've got a few clients competing. I've got a fair few clients in diet phases at the minute, and they're coming in really fucking good. And I think it's distracted me from coach mode. And because I'm dieting and I want to walk the walk with my clients in terms of this photo shoot we have booked with Photos by Jay in November, it started having me look at shows and dates and stuff. And there's obviously the JT Grand Prix for Two Bros on the 7th, and there's the PCA on the 14th. And I was getting like ahead of myself of thinking of doing these shows. And then obviously last weekend was the Arnold. I was walking around that, I felt like death. The day before it was a business kind of day thing out, talking about like fear and all of this, and I was just putting too much pressure on myself with the shoot. So what I decided to do is I spoke to Luke. Here's with finances and where priorities lie at the moment with coaching. We've kind of, from the end of this month, so October, I'll be no longer being coached. But between now and then, I've says I want to get as inside out as I can over the next 3 weeks to do a photo shoot myself with Photos by Jay. So I'm going to do that. And I think the common input here is, as coaches, we sometimes put it on ourselves that we need to be walking the walk a little bit too much. We need to be doing this, we need to be doing that. And that to me has been, I will say some days has been a little bit detrimental probably to my workload and stress, and me then putting too much pressure on myself. So I want to learn more, and learning more requires energy. So as mentioned this morning before the cardio, is I invested in the J3. Well, no, I didn't. Scrap that. My beautiful other half purchased the J3 University, and I've not really been able to commit to that. I've then just signed up with a little thing with Steve McGrath, so he's given me a little bit of help there. I want to start consulting more with Callum and Joe Jeffrey, and all of that requires obviously money, that requires time, and importantly energy to be able to input in there, to intake that information. And then me and my other half, we are finally looking to get on the property ladder, so we're saving up for a mortgage, so that's effort and energy, and then we're obviously saving for our wedding. So there's a lot, and here's me being selfish old Michael thinking about a bodybuilding prep when really focus needs to be on my clients, my team. So that's why that's stopping. The Be The Formula series will continue. It'll still be me training, me doing this, me doing that. Like next month we've got obviously the photo shoot, so we're going to do a bit there. I want to get more on one-to-one with clients, so we're going to kind of map out that. I need to like obviously look at what's going to be valuable for me as a coach, what's going to be valuable to people watching this, and where the midline is. As I say today, check-ins, someone's coaching sheets, then we'll go for a walk, come back, in-person check-in, then head out to Tathams Powerhouse in Stapleford to hit I think she's got lower delts today. So again, this is coach following her program. There'll probably be a few amendments because we need to be time conscious, and I won't be doing as many sets as her just for where I am in this deficit. But right, I'm going to get to check-ins. Thank you for listening. I'll speak to you in a bit. We have mail, delivery number 1, United States Postal Services. Let's unpackage. No switch. That's really good actually. What brand is it? It's not Gildan. Yeah, I like that. That's training apparel sorted. Thank you very much, Luke. And then the mail we don't want to see.
Hello.
Hi, you're right. Thank you very much. Cheers. So this is this. I'm going to open it first, I'm not quite sure. But this might be the saviour of my day. It is. Do you want to know what the secret to a happy relationship is as a coach? It is buy your other half gifts and she'll support you no matter what. These have actually been probably the hardest thing to get, and I don't know what the faff is about them. Look at that fucking wedge. Like, she's already taller than me anyway. Sorry about this, Molly.
They're Jordans.
Here, Jordans. See if they fit. Ow! Definitely couldn't get away with it. She'll be pissed that I've opened the box, you know. Stretched him out. A few flavour drops, you'd probably do that as well. Chicken, stir fry, sauerkraut, gherkins, beetroot, bouillon. And then I'm going to save my 5 gram of fats for free. Hi mate, you're right. I think there's oh sorry, no, wrong one. Cheers, man. Mo chicken, mo problems. Thank you for choosing my lunchbox meal prep. Plain and peri peri. Unlike Ballinger, I don't get the 300 gram packs, so I've got to separate this myself. Sort it out, Paul. What are the macros? Pretty much 40 gram of protein.
That's it.
I think that's pretty much it. That's all we're going to say. Sauerkraut, beetroot, greens, gherkins. And then could I get a almond milk latte? Yes, please. With sugar-free syrup. What flavours have you got? Hazelnut, please. Thank you. This is why I've got such big lower back issues. Sweetener goes straight to your lower back. That's where you carry all the water. I needed a break from the computer, and now the majority of the workload's done. I can just come do admins, reply to inquiries, and finish check-ins off at the comfort of Costa in Ilkeston. Fucking soup bowl. Realistically, how much are you putting into every working set? Like, are you, because energy is dropping. Delivery number, is this free? Can you guess what it is yet? Oh. Everyone has probably been assuming would be the only flavour. Fiesta. So, Jake absolutely hates the way I make cream of rice, which is simply kettle, stir, done. So he's kindly offered to make my cream of rice, which right now, mate, like, I'll take anyone's help. Come and volunteer. Clean my fucking kitchen. Sweet chili, skinny sauce. More sauerkraut. Somebody's going to comment this video, so you're not having sauerkraut pre-workout, are you? Like a watered down ketchup with a squirt of sriracha on. A Jake recommendation.
That's enough. It's like half a jar.
Ruined it. I'm actually looking forward to this. I would almost have like a quarter of that with my 70 gram. Overshot it. Wants a testimonial on his cream of rice. Don't know if it's a sugar Jake. Might be the trivia, but this is decent. Whoa. You know what, I've actually been fed up of cream of rice for a while, even with a petty serving I have. But yes, yeah. So we're in for lower and delts with client Magda. She's going to run the show today. Should be a nice change for me because with personal life and business at the minute, I've not really favoured a particular split. I've just come in aiming relatively for a push-pull legs kind of structure. I've still followed what Luke's implemented, but I've based it on when I can train. When Magda gets back, I'll let her explain to you what today's session entails, and then we'll crack on. I'm going to reduce my volume to what she needs because of dieting, but yes.
So we're doing a low end delt session. So we're going to start off with the adductor, followed by leg extensions, then pendulum squat. Mike's going to do leg press because he's got a flexibility of a 90-year-old. Then we've got Bulgarian split squats. Then moving into the delt stuff, so machine lateral raises, pin loaded shoulder press, line cuffed laterals, and then some triceps and biceps.
Yes, come on. Drive.
One more. Come on. Oh. There you go.
I've had to take it off first, not talking. Yes, good. Oh, more there, come on. Yes. Good. I'm gonna fart.
Oh no.
This is where like I ruined myself from getting a spot, because it's like a skunk is sat right near me. Move out the way then, Jake.
Come on. Oh. Again. Come on. Oh.
Let's go. Give me two. And again, more. Again. Yeah. J's make you 20% more cooler. Don't make you anabolic or I'd be bigger, right? Well, you think you're done? You're done. Right, that's a wrap of episode 4 of Be The Formula. Obviously, we've had like an overview of my day. Not the most exciting thing to watch, I imagine. It's very awkward taking a cameraman into Sainsbury's. It's an experience of a lifetime. Me and Magda trained a session, as you saw. We had to cut it short a little bit because the gym were getting a bit busy. Magda is 5.5 weeks out now from a photo shoot in which we're trialing as a kind of mini prep. You'll see that on next month. We'll be filming that. But what I would say, if you have any questions around anything that's gone today, whether it's the coaching sheets, whether it's my coaching, whether it's my training, how I formulate training programs for my clients or check-ins, etc., just drop a comment in the section. If you could also, if there's anything you particularly want to see or any suggestions of future content, please drop me a message or comment. What I will just add to this is I will be working with Jake more so on video content. Now that is if people want to see it and thingy, so please, please, please like, subscribe, all that crap. It doesn't take much. But yeah, thank you for watching.